There we go.
Awesome.
Now we're synced.
Okay, so this is the first episode of Talking Ball. My name is Nick.
I'm
This is
Anthony.
And we are tonight going to watch Fate of the Eight. Is that what it's called?
I think it's Fate of the Furious.
Fate of the Furious?
Probably no.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
We should know what the movie's called before we go talk about it. But we've already watched 7 of these, unbelievably. So
Also, I'm pretty sure this is the first reacts for Talking Bull, not the first Talking Bull podcast.
Did I say it was a podcast?
I don't know. You just said it's the first Talking Bull.
I think I said it was first video for Talking Ball.
Whatever. Who cares?
So it's still first video.
Hey, it's the first video. Go with it,
Yeah,
guys.
Still a first video.
Okay.
So, but it will be under the reacts video.
Exactly. So before we go, we figured we would record our initial thoughts and what we're going to think happens in the movie and see how accurate we are based on randomness that we're guessing. So basically, Fate of the Eight, who knows what they're doing in this movie. My guess, based on what randomness I heard, Dom obviously went evil. I'm pretty sure they kidnap Paul Walker's kid and force him to be evil. And I think that's the twist I heard about. So we'll see if I'm right when the movie starts. I hope it's a good movie. That's all I'm really aiming for.
It'd be a surprise if it's the first good one.
No, there was a good one. There was that the Tokyo Drift. That was a really solid one.
It'd be a surprise if it was 8 in and they finally made a good movie.
Well, I legit watched Tokyo Drift like this year. After I saw the first 6, I'm like, maybe I should watch 3 because 3 takes place after 8, right? Or 7?
After
I think it's after 7.
I think it's after 7. You're right. So
Yeah.
3 now is in line with the current timeline.
Yeah.
3 takes place after 7.
Yeah, after 7
So,
and after 6.5 where Paul dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this leading into 8 right now is the first time because I forget his name. I think it was Lucas Black.
Yeah.
He was the main character in Drift.
Yeah.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's in 8.
Well, it'd be kind of bitch if they just put him in this movie, like put him in one movie, and they're like, you don't even like they showed him, but I think they used the stock footage from 3 in the last one.
Yeah, like when they replay the ending when he what's his name dies.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you just see the reused footage from the 3rd movie.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he's in this one. I don't know how much, but it makes sense that he would now be part of the franchise because they finally caught up to his movie.
Yeah, well, that and they killed every other major character they have, so they kind of need some more stock footage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because they killed Han, and then they killed Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot. Yeah, Gal Gadot, and I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name, so that's how we're saying it. And and a bunch of other people. What happened to those 2, for lack of a better word, 2 Mexican dudes? Are they still?
The 2 annoying ones from like 4 and 5.
Yeah, lost whatever the hell they.
Never seen them afterwards.
Yeah, no. They probably bring them back too. They need some characters.
Leading into the movie, I predict 2 things. These are my predictions. Write them down.
We have audio, so I think we're
Number
okay.
1. Movie subpar.
Yeah, you think so far?
Number 2.
The bar set real high, so
Well, number 2, it better. The Rock will be amazing.
Well, yeah, The Rock's amazing in everything.
Amazing.
Plus Statham's in it too, and he just kicks everyone's ass, so it's okay.
Yeah. Statham, he is the villain. The brother. He's a villain himself, but he's the brother of the other one.
Yeah.
Right?
The other British guy. I don't remember his damn name. But
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, I don't know.
Evans. Luke Evans.
Oh, Luke Evans. Yeah,
that's it. Luke Evans.
Yeah, but they're gonna do a buddy cop thing, him and The Rock. So
yeah,
cool.
I'm spinning off. It
Yeah.
was, 10 movies for a franchise isn't enough anymore. They gotta.
Well, The Rock doesn't have anything to do, so they need to give him a movie.
Well, The Rock has plenty to do.
No, he's not busy at all. I don't like. What's he doing?
He's already the star of every other movie.
Well, that's because he just walks into established franchises and goes, "Hey, I'm The Rock. Can I do some stuff?" And they're like, "Sure." And then they do better than they did. His track record is pretty solid for that. Second prediction.
First point, subpar movie.
Yeah.
Second point, I think Dom goes full evil because he is under no spell or control.
Well, it's not Harry Potter.
He's doing it because he wants to.
or because the script told him to.
Well, the script can tell him to do it, but I think
What little script they have? I think they have 3 main outlines. It's like pretend the cars drive, crash the cars, and somehow end up in different locations.
Just a race.
What? No way.
First 2 movies they involved racing. It was pretty cool.
Well, the first one did. The second
the second one involved racing with Paul Walker and Ty.
There was like
Dixon.
a 5-minute race where Paul Walker's like, "Look at me, I'm so great. I'm
no,
Paul Walker."
It starts off with a race with him and Ludacris.
Yeah, he just shows up. They're like, "We need an extra one," and they call the white dude who's in the back though. You ever see that video? He's actually just in the back of the garage. I don't know why he just didn't go get him. He wasn't at a different garage. He was just in the back.
Why does he have to drive so long to get there?
Ambiance.
I guess.
They're like, "Ooh, it's Paul Walker." We're like, no one gives a shit about Paul Walker. We came to see Vin Diesel. Which now we're like, please bring back Paul Walker.
But you can't.
No, well, because the tree took him.
The tree. Oh.
We are going to get no listeners after that. Thanks, guys.
So, that's what I think. I think he's not being forced to do it, though.
No, you think he's just straight up like, fuck it. I'm gonna go with the blonde girl instead
he's gonna work with that blonde girl.
Well, he instead of
it's there, right?
Yeah, Charlize Theron instead of the angry lesbian.
Well, she's no longer here anymore. Well, she's in this.
No,
yeah, she's back in the movies.
Yeah, because they killed her, and then Dom used his Batman vision to figure out
his detective mode.
Yeah,
he
just turned on his detective mode. He hit L1.
Fuck you with this headphone. I'm sorry. He uses his detective vision to put the crime scene back together and determine how she died.
Yeah, because that's how that works.
That's a good scene.
Yeah, no detective figured it out. Paul Walker Well, Paul Walker did not do any detective work.
He was a detective when the series started.
He used detective lightly.
He was an undercover detective, and then he worked for the FBI.
They kind of just threw the whitest guy ever into the like non-whitest races ever. They were just like, "Hey, do we have a young white guy?" And they're like, "Yeah." They're like, "Why?" "Oh, because we're gonna make a race." And they're like, "Oh, okay." No one of their superior agents could have done this. They're just like, "No, get that guy," because And then he betrays them twice.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Which is fun. Actually, does he? Yeah, I think he does it 3 times because he does it in the first movie.
Yeah,
he does it in the second movie.
Yeah, does he become a cop again?
And yeah, because by the time we get to the 4th movie, when the franchise picked back up, he was an FBI agent in the 4th movie, going after Dom.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So he actually does it 3 times. He screws over the government and his brother.
So what we've learned
3 times.
Yeah. So what we've learned is police suck in this movie because they can't get shit, including a giant goddamn safe going down the street.
We totally got off topic though.
That's okay. We're just gonna shit on the Fast and the Furious before we go see the movie. So thoughts, subpar. Vin betrays people because he's bored, basically.
Yeah, I'm going with bored.
And I think it's gonna. I think 8 movies in there gonna shake things up. Hey, here's the thought: do a race.
Yeah, that would change the plot. No, I just going with what you said about kidnapping. It would be his nephew.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they just leave that side of the family out of this.
Well, no, because Jordana Brewster's in this movie, correct?
Is she?
Yeah, I think so. I saw a cast photo with her in it.
I didn't think she was in it.
I think she's in it.
Yeah, so I didn't think she was in it. So I was hoping that they were just going to move forward and not touch upon Paul.
No, I think in Vin Diesel's
Brewster and their kid.
Yeah, no, I think in Vin Diesel's car there's just going to be like an air freshener, but it's Paul Walker's face.
Like he has them hanging there on the
instead of like the Jesus thing, he's got
Paul like the cross.
Walker. It's Paul Walker just hanging there.
Picture of his brother.
Yeah, basically his brother.
His brethren.
Because between 4 and 7, they were like, we're BFFs.
Well, no, they were. I guess it was 4 and 7.
Yeah,
they were BFFs in the first one when he let him go the first time.
Yeah, but at the end he was like, "You betrayed me."
And then he doesn't see him in the second one.
The white obvious cop who is not obviously a cop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dom never catches on to that until later on when he says, "Hey, I'm a cop." Why are these movies good?
No, I never said they were
good. They're good. I like them. I'll watch them.
They're entertaining.
They're better than Harry Potter.
But I wouldn't say that they're good.
Well, they're better than the 6 Harry Potter films I had to sit through. Because those things are fucking shit. I'm declaring that right now. I don't care how off topic that is. Anyways, back to the point. Going to see the movie. 4 main points to take away. Vin does it on his own. subpar movie. I think the movie's going to be okay, and I do think that Vin is doing it because his kid or nephew gets kidnapped. Main takeaway. Go. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Talking Bull Reacts Fate of the Furious was the movie we just seen. My name's Nick. This is Anthony. We're going to start off right now with just our opinions of the movie without mentioning any spoilers. Before we get into spoilers, we'll tell you guys to spoilers are coming in. If you haven't seen the movie, to stop watching, but please don't stop watching. So, spoiler free. It was a good movie. Better than I thought it was going to be. It was exactly like the other ones. No surprise there. um, I did like it's not this isn't really a spoiler, but I did like that it started with a race, which
Yeah.
is something that we haven't seen in like 4 movies.
Yeah, I looked at you and I was like, holy shit, there's a race.
Not really spoilers, but it's nice to know that it actually opens with an old school Fast and the Furious racing scene.
Yeah, it's
in the city of the streets of Havana.
Yeah,
which was cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
For a race to be in a movie that's supposed to be a racing movie is just it was crazy because we haven't seen it in what 3 movies.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. If you know,
I think the last race though was in the 4th one.
Yeah, that underground thing.
Yeah, they're racing towards like that cave in the underground scene.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. So there was no races in 5 and 6 or 7.
No,
5, 6, and 7.
Yeah,
those ones became a lot more about the heist and the overall plan of the movie, not really the racing aspect of what movies used to be about.
Yeah. My initial reaction of it is just it wasn't bad. It was just it's a movie is honestly my interpretation of it. Like I liked it, but at the same time I'm like it's whatever. The action was great. The acting is what you get in a Fast and the Furious movie. So we're not talking top caliber actors here. And again, like they're all just interchangeable people. Like honestly, you could take any one of those people out, maybe minus The Rock and Statham, and just put any fucking person in that. Like it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Like it's just I don't know. Again, not bad, just
Yeah. Same stuff, different movie.
Yeah, exactly. And like there's still 2 more of these goddamn things.
Yeah, there's 2 more of them.
I guess when you make $1 billion in one day, good to go. Yeah, so it wasn't bad. He liked it. I liked it. I thought it was meh. Again, he thought it was subpar before we were going in, so obviously he has a better thing.
I have a better opinion of it after.
Yeah, I think I had a higher expectation of the movie just because the hype behind it, and the trailer made it seem like such a big thing. But again, is my reaction to the movie. Yeah, I guess that's where you want to get the spoilers, or
yeah.
All right, so guys, if you don't want to get spoiled, turn it off now. If you want to get spoiled, please keep listening. Thank you. So basically, the plot is what I kind of guessed at the beginning, but kind of not. So basically, the big twist is Dom has a kid with Elena from the previous movies. And
she was the one that used to work with The Rock. His
partner in the 5.
5 and 6.
Yeah. So he has a kid with her. Letty's totally cool with it, I guess. And Charlize Theron's character, who's Scyther, which I'm pretty sure is a Pokemon. So real original, I guess. Kidnaps the baby and her and forces Dom to betray his family to steal a bunch of shit because she was bored and wanted to have stuff. Is basically like that's why I thought the movie was because it just turned into this like generic ass spy movie with the fucking Fast and the Furious people there.
That's what they've all become. They've all become these generic like other movies outside of what they used to be.
Yeah, but at least like they try to tie the last like 3 or 4 kind of in an overall arc. This one, when they tried to do it, it was like, look, remember this guy? She did it for because he was trying to steal for her, and it's like, what? Really? That's just lazy storytelling. Like, oh, and remember this guy? He also wanted to. So Dom did it twice. He stopped them, and I'm like, okay, so you wrote this plot to basically shoehorn it in that she would. I don't know. She just seemed bored. Is was her overall character arc? She wanted to steal nukes and a sub because she wanted to be the top person,
Hmm.
and it's the same shit we've seen. Although I will give the movie this: there was no giant blue cloud in the sky,
Yeah, there wasn't one,
which is
which was
amazing.
awesome.
Which is
For
amazing.
the
I was like, whoa.
movie.
I mean, shit blew up, but it wasn't blue and it wasn't in the sky and it wasn't a circle. So props to that, guys. But like, I don't know, they all just seemed way too forgiving of everything that happens in the movie. Like everyone's like, oh shit, this guy killed Han. I guess we forgive him. Whatever.
Yeah, they were forgiving, and they were very quick forgiving, even because they didn't when they forgave kind of Dom for what he did without really knowing why he had done it yet, and
Yeah.
still were like, oh, that's cool. It was cool that he did what he did and tore us apart and you know stole from us and took the EMP and all that stuff before they even knew why he was forced to do it. They were just like accepting of what he had done
Yeah.
and they probably were like one of those things where it was just like, oh, well, I'm sure what you did was important. And we'll find out later.
Yeah, it's cool.
But it was like a little weird that
yeah.
they just were like, yeah, that's cool. Whatever you did for the last couple of movies,
he hit this
the length of this movie was that so forgiven that whatever they are making you forcing you with must be acceptable.
Yeah, it's totally cool. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you killed one of our family? It's cool. We're even now. It's totally cool. And I thought what's his face was dead. God, I don't remember any of these characters' names. Lucas's character there. The Owen, whatever the hell his name is in the movie.
His brother.
Yeah. I thought he died.
Statham's brother.
Yeah, I thought he died.
I don't know if it's kind of. I don't remember how 6 ended. It might be like an ambiguous death, and enough where he could have survived the crash or something. Like that. I don't remember how. I just know the movie he's in is the one that ends on the runway with the airplane and stuff.
By the way, guys, no one dies in a Fast and the Furious movie. It's like a goddamn comic book. They're dead maybe 10 goddamn minutes. The only person who's dead in these franchises is Paul Walker. And that's because he died. If he was alive, they would have faked his death too. I think in the next movie, they're going to bring back Helena. They'll be like, we pretended to shoot her in the face twice. Because, like, the brother who I thought was dead, like, and Han, because we don't need him.
Mm-hmm.
But, why not? Because who cares about Tokyo Drift? No one. Because, again, Lucas Black wasn't there. And I feel bad for the guy, because he was the guy who was like, after 2 movies...
I thought he was in this.
I thought he was, too. I believed you. You lied to me.
I thought he was.
After 1 and 2, like, Vin Diesel's like, I don't do sequels, so I'm not going to be in the next one.
Well, he didn't do the second one.
Yeah, because this was back in the day when Vin did Riddick and Fast and Triple X. So he was like, oh, I got these 3 franchises. I don't do sequels. And then they're like, dude, you play the same guy in 3 separate movies, except one has a car, one has a spaceship, and one has a car that you're James Bond. And he's like the same character in every movie. He just doesn't say, I am Groot. But he might as well, because that's how great his dialogue is. And I'll get back to my point in a minute, but at 2 points in the movie, he just decides to yell really loud. He's like, "Raw!" And we're like, that's random ass choice in dialogue. He's speaking all even toned and then just decides to yell and then continue on with his sentence. Like he didn't just stop in the middle of it and yell. It's really weird. But yeah, so like, they did 1, and he didn't want to come back, so they put Paul Walker in 2, and everyone's like, oh, this movie's garbage without the 2 of them in it. So then they're like, okay, fine. No one wants to see this movie. We'll shoe in Tokyo Drift, which you put Lucas Black and Han, who's
and Bow Wow.
And Bow Wow. Yeah, Bow Wow. Yeah. No, not Lil Bow Wow. Just Bow Wow in that movie.
Is it?
Yeah. He's not Lil Bow Wow anymore in that. He was older now.
It was just Bow Wow.
Yeah, he graduated. He was Bow Wow Jr. But, so, yeah, they did that, and they're like, and it kind of was successful. So they were, and this is after Vin Diesel's like, oh shit, I probably should do a sequel because my other franchises no one cares about. Because even in the second Triple X, they put the Ice Cube.
Yeah, because he didn't want to do sequels.
Yeah, because he doesn't do sequels.
But then you don't have franchises if you don't do sequels.
No, and then you do
It doesn't make sense.
you do that stupid ass movie where he's a witch hunter or some bullshit.
Mm.
And then there's another one where he's in Russia doing something and there's a flag and blah blah blah. Then stick to what you're good at, pretending you're acting and driving a car. But so like he carried the franchise for them until enough people had an interest to do 4, and then they kind of kicked them to the curb, and they were like, "Oh, this movie takes place at the end." And it's like, okay, why?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because we need to set up Han dying 4 movies later, even though no one thought that far ahead. They were just like, oh shit, we put Han in 4, 5, and 6,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, oh crap, we can't have him in 7 because his car flipped 3 movies ago.
Yeah.
Oh, we know. Jason Statham killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Done. I don't remember seeing that in Tokyo Drift, but okay. Apparently he was standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They retconned him in. But again, like, I don't know. It's just weird. They don't plan these that far ahead. Except maybe 8, 9, and 10. They're like, we got a plan.
Well, I think they started planning 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
It was after it was after 3 had already occurred. So
Yeah.
they had to work with what they made.
Yeah. But they could have just said, hey, he didn't die, much like they did. They pretended to shoot and stop him in this movie, and I'm like, I know he's not dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on. And then easy plot fix of getting rid of Helena so there's no baby drama.
Yeah.
Shoot her in the goddamn head
Just
twice. Like, okay, well, Nandong gets to go have his perfect family.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
I liked it.
I liked it. It wasn't a bad movie. It's just, I don't know. I think I might be almost done with it, I think is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't know. It's the same kind of like giant plot things where like there was a Lambo driving in Russia on ice. And it's like, come on. It was the goddamn safe scene all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Where somehow this thing did not end up, well, it did end up underwater.
It did end up underwater.
But not killing him because he, he's attached to a door. He's good to go. And like, Letty's at this point driving on the water. There's no ice left for her to drive on.
Yeah.
It's Nos, and she's good to go.
And she jumped ahead.
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah.
To where it was ice again.
It totally works. Oh, my previous point to why 2 things that I think are bullshit and why they easily forgave him. They just had this conversation 13 feet apart in driving vehicles while being shot at, while being like chased by a sub. And he's like, "That's my lady. We're good to go." And she's like, "That's my Dom." Okay, that's your conversation.
I don't think Dom was actually able to hear the rest of them.
It seemed like they had a great conversation, the 2 of them.
Yeah, I don't think Dom was like, because normally their cars are linked up, but I don't think Dom could hear what the others were saying.
No, they couldn't. But it seemed like him and Letty had a great conversation back and forth with no way of having a god. They did it earlier in the movie too.
Yeah,
and it's like, okay. Also, for a man with anger management problem, when a guy tries to kill him earlier on in the movie, he's pretty chill about it. With the motorcycle, he's just like, you keep your car.
Yeah.
I need every available person to help me pull shit off later. And, okay. So this guy who's perceivably in Mexico for, I don't know, reasons, and this other guy who is a dick, obviously drug lord in Mexico, you know he's not an honest guy, shows up in New York to help Dom plan this random ass plan. They're like, oh, good. Oh, wait, we need 2 other people? Who do we have? Oh, we have the 2 Mexicans from the other previous movies.
Yeah, his buddies from the other movies.
Yeah.
Then you were asking about if they were in.
Yeah, they are.
7.
They got a 30-second scene where they did the same shtick they did.
Yeah, they got cut back in for this last one.
Yeah.
So.
And let's talk about the best character they added in this movie, Paul Walker Jr.
Yeah, the baby. The baby should have been called. When you get to the end of.
Oh, I'm not even talking about Paul Walker Jr. the baby. I'm talking about the fucking.
Scott Eastwood.
Yeah, is that his
name?
Yeah,
that's Scott Eastwood.
That guy is basically Paul Walker Jr.
Son.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, they added in another character.
Yeah, they added in the generic.
I don't know.
Did he get a name?
Did he get a name? What was his name in the movie?
I don't know. They just kept giving him nicknames.
They called him Little Nowhere.
Yeah,
or
Little Nowhere.
Little
and-
No One.
Yeah, Little No
That
One.
that was like the name that everyone just kept referring to him as.
Yeah.
I missed his name at the start of the film, like when him and
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell are confront the Rock. Yeah, I think he introduced him there, but I
Great
didn't
scene,
catch
by
his
the way.
name.
Almost kills him.
Yeah, I didn't catch his name. But
I didn't either.
no, I liked he was okay in the movie.
He was basically, again, interchangeable. He was Paul Walker.
Yeah, he was. He was like the
Like,
new.
in the- yeah.
You need an extra car. You need an extra driver. Here's this young kid that can fill that role.
Which, why did they need him for this? Like, they had all the people they needed to. It's just because Dom was busy.
Yeah, they just needed one extra driver
Yeah.
and one extra car.
But again, he was the only guy they had available was the white guy who could drive a car.
Mm-hmm.
And like after he screws up twice in the city, they're like, "Hey, we'll bring this guy along to Russia." It's just really funny. Every time I saw him, I was like, "This guy is meant to be new Paul Walker."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
He's going to be in the next movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He will.
Oh yeah. And like, so who does any of these people work for?
They don't work for anyone.
No, I mean like the government people.
They don't really say because
They are shady as all.
Yeah, they're really shady, and I don't think they really say who it is they are working for.
Yeah, because like The Rock was in a task force to take
The Rock,
down
I
Toretto.
believe The Rock was DEA.
Was it? Because he was tasked with taking down Toretto, and then he teamed up with Toretto to take down Statham and Owens,
Yeah.
and then now he's just hanging out with this kid
Now
on a
he-
soccer game.
Yeah,
doing
now he's
cool
just coaching
Samoan
soccer.
shit,
Yeah, now he's just coaching soccer.
which is funny
Mhm.
because it's The Rock. Like, is there anything he can't do wrong? Like, he's awesome. Better actor than all of them.
Yeah, he was the best part of the movie. But I want to get back to. I do want to just jump to the end and talk about the baby.
Yeah, baby.
So,
Actual baby Paul
They
Walker.
introduced the baby,
Yeah.
and Lena mentions that she's just been calling him
Michael, saying Michael.
something, whatever their last name is, and that the kid doesn't have a first name. She thought the father should name him. So right away, I figured that Dom was going to call him Brian, and you get to the end of the movie, very last.
I was hoping
last few
breadsticks.
lines, and
I was hoping they name him breadsticks.
and they reveal the baby's name, and they do call him Brian.
Yeah.
But I liked your idea of calling the baby Paul.
It just made more
Which would've
sense.
made more
Like,
sense, 'cause
Brian's
it
theoretically not dead in the franchise.
Yeah, Brian's not dead. He's just
Yeah.
so essentially, Dom named his son after his best friend for no reason other than the outside world
Yeah,
understanding what happened within the context of the movie and that Paul Walker passed away.
but it's not even
But-
good fan service because if it
Yeah.
was, you would have called him Paul.
Yeah, it
So-
actually made a lot more sense had they named the baby Paul. It would have made no sense to the movie. You were like, Paul, what's that?
Yeah.
But outside the movie, to the rest of the world, you would be like, I get what they did there. That's awesome. That's very sweet. That's nice of them
Yeah.
to throw that nod out there.
So
But calling the kid Brian was just a little weird. It'd be
Yeah.
like if I had a kid and named him Anthony, like it just wouldn't work.
no, please don't.
it just it would be weird.
Call your kid, I'd be like, what? Be like, baby's 3 months old, doesn't answer you. For some reason, I'm answering. But I just thought of a giant plot hole mission in the movie. How do they end up back in? I assume they're in New York at the end of the movie, correct?
Yes.
So the fact that they're the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th
And 11.
11th terrorist watch group.
How'd they get back into
Oh,
New
not
York?
terrorist watch group. Most wanted.
On Interpol.
On Interpol.
Interpol's list of most
Yeah.
wanted, yeah.
They're-
How they get back. Same way they got there the first time, I guess. You know, they got in New York the first time,
Yeah, I guess.
so they
It's,
got
but
back
it's
there.
just like, really? I mean, like, the most wanted criminals on the planet just keep somehow ending up in all these places.
Yeah,
At
I
least in,
assume
like,
it's
when they
just-
go to Cuba and, like, Germany,
That's
I
places
can
that
see.
they can hide into. because
Yeah,
they have
it's
no
easy to
jurisdiction.
hide in
What
those
is
places.
it?
But, like, the U.S.,
Extradition
like,
and stuff.
how do you just...
How do you get in? Same way they got in the last time.
Yeah.
They get into L.A. in the last movie, isn't it? L.A.
Yeah, they sneak into L.A.
They somehow get into L.A. For
Yeah.
when they're searching for God's eye. and
Yeah,
stuff.
but at
So
least,
that's
like,
in LA,
but
so
they do
it's-
spend most of the movies now in very exotic
Foreign
locations.
countries,
Yeah,
yeah.
that don't have,
Yeah.
let's say, extradition treaties.
Yeah.
But, like, in LA, that was the big thing because they, like, it was obviously reshot because of Paul Walker and everything, so they kind of wanted to tie it all back to the
Yeah,
beginning of the franchise. So I could see why they did it there, and it was a big plot point of them trying to get back home.
Mhm.
But this was just like at the end.
I think they always just wanted to go to New York.
Yeah.
That was something that I heard. The production, they wanted to film in New York. That's why they went there for that first scene
Yeah.
when they do the chase and stuff. They wanted to be able to film in New York, and then they just end up there because it's a nice scene where they get a fucking skyrise balcony apartment loft thing that they're
Yeah, the
filming at,
criminals
so.
who had to hang out in the slums of
Yeah,
Cuba,
Cuba, Havana.
are now just in a penthouse,
Yeah,
having a barbecue with
Yeah.
2 government agents, technically one of the most wanted men on the planet,
Mhm,
who killed their friend, and they're great friends now.
mhm,
And yeah, so they're all just hanging out in New York, so that's
Mhm.
fine. Oh, by the way, the girl escapes at the end, so if Charlize Theron isn't busy in the next movie, you know she's the bad guy in the next one.
Yeah, I imagine she'll be back either in 9 or to finalize everything in 10.
How do you
That's what I'm thinking.
How do you close this franchise? Because honestly, it'd be easy. They just end. Like they could have ended it.
You could have ended it movies ago.
Yeah.
They could end this one.
could have
and
ended-
Never do it
They
again.
could have ended right here, and it would have been great. They could have just blown the chick up in the plane.
Yeah, and so
And it could have been the
caught
end of
her.
the
Yeah, they
franchise.
could have caught her and then just ended it right
Yeah.
there. I imagine she'll be, if not in the 9th one, she totally will be back for the 10th one.
Yeah, I don't. It just seems a weird way to close it off.
Mhm.
And maybe Lucas Black will be in the next one.
Maybe
Give that guy some love.
Maybe he will be.
Him and his terrible Southern accent. But we'll see.
Mhm.
So, I guess in closing,
I liked it. I know for a fact that I will watch that movie again.
I'll probably watch it. I mean, fall asleep watching it, but I'll watch it nonetheless. It's not a bad movie. It was just and more of the same, really.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, this has been Talking Bull Reacts, Fate of the Furious. I'm Nick. This is Anthony. You can like us on Facebook at Talking Bull. You can follow us on Twitter at Talking Bull Podcast.
Well, talking Bull PC.
Oh, Talking Bull PC.
Yeah,
Sorry.
podcast was too long.
Yeah. So Talking Bull, follow us on Twitter at Talking Bull PC. Like us on Facebook at Talking Bull. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.